It's recorded.
And say it.
We are Gary and Janet Cole with Live Cruise Ship Tracker,
And the Cruise Ship Wave Network.
going live here at Ballard Locks, and we're watching Star Legend come through.
She came through this morning, this afternoon, about 1:30, and it was a big crowd here. Lots of people come to
A lot
see.
of people, and it was a lot of fun, you know, watching all the bridges go up and down, the ships coming through, and it looks like it's really small from here.
Yeah. Well, we're at the Ballard Locks. They're also known as the Hiram M. Chittenden Locks. And the cruise ship, this is the largest cruise ship that can come through the locks.
The largest ever.
The largest ever. And how much is it?
442.9 feet long.
And 6 feet between the sides of the vessel and the sides of the lock.
Right. Roughly just over 6 feet on each side.
Right.
Well, you know, it's 12 feet. And usually what they do is pull over, like they did this morning. I said usually. This morning they pulled over to one side a lot heavier than the other, and just left the extra space there, so it was easier to do.
Yeah. Well, right here in the locks is also the fish ladder, where the salmon run through here in the summer. We have 4 kinds of, well, actually now 3 kinds of salmon here. The sockeye run from mid-June to mid-July, and the chinook in August, and the coho in September. So people come down to watch the fish jump in the ladder.
Yeah, watch them jump up and try to survive into
Yeah.
the next level.
Yeah.
Only the strongest survive.
This is the large lock, and over there is the small lock. And it's open all year, but the small lock is closed March 6th and 7th. And the large lock, this one, is closed November 6th and 7th. So they can do maintenance and repairs and things like that. So they have a schedule for it. The fish ladder, as I was mentioning, is closed 2 weeks in mid-May to make sure they shut everything down and do the upgrades for the fish ladder.
It's coming through. Star Legend. Star Legend.
Star Legend, when it came through at 1 o'clock, it went up the Washington Canal, which is where we're at now, to Lake Washington. And it spent the afternoon apparently sailing around there. Lake Washington is the largest lake in King County. It's the 2nd largest lake in the state of Washington. So it's kind of an impressive area here. You've got botanical gardens here at the locks. You got the locks. You got the fish ladder.
And they had live music today when we were walking through.
Live music. Always something going on. It's a very popular spot. I haven't been seeing anybody fishing here, but kayaking here, you see lots of kayaking. There's, on the other side of the canal, there's a walkway and kind of a stairway that goes down to the water. And they have boats come in by the stairs and board their kayaks and bring them back so they can easily access in and out of the canal.
You can see the bridges are going down now. The bridge is going back down.
Right?
So it's definitely inside our side of the bay. What's it called, Janet? Salmon Bay.
Salmon Bay.
Welcome to Salmon Bay in Ballard, Washington. At the Ballard Locks. What'd you call them? What was the other name?
It's the Hiram M. Chittenden Locks. It's a mouthful. Right. Ballard is so much easier.
Right.
But just this side of the cruise ship, on the far side, your right side, you see a big ship there. That ship, actually, straight off to the left, is where our office is. The Cruise Ship Wave offices. And
just what, 2.5 blocks from here?
About 2.5 blocks from the actual water. Is how far in. So we can see that ship from our office. keep an eye on the boats coming and going, and whatever interesting is happening down at the waterfront.
It looks so small right now.
Yeah.
And they're coming in slow because if you know anything about cruise ships, you know that the wake coming from behind it is really horrendous. So that's just being polite as much as anything.
Well, I'm sure there are regulations.
There's definitely regulations in how much they can go through,
Right.
how fast they can go through, but I think at this point it's more respect for Ballard because they want to keep coming through here.
Yeah, and the cruise ship, when it came out this afternoon, there was a kayak right at the very edge of that pier, at the very edge of it, sitting there,
up against it.
and it was coming through this end of the lock.
And the police were, or the park police were like, you know, you gotta go. This is not going to work out for you.
He was kind of holding on and hanging there.
He was thinking, yeah, it's going to be fun. I'll sit here and wait for the thing to go by.
Yeah,
Bad idea.
that'd been a problem.
Even though your child doesn't need it, it makes you feel better.
Temperature today was about 63, 64 degrees in Seattle. I checked it right before I got out of the car, and it was at 70, which it was projected to be a high of 68. So
It's kind of chilly.
we got to 70. Woo!
Yeah, we got up to 70. A wonderful day.
Yeah.
If you think about it, he's not moving very fast, correct, but he's going about walking speed. Maybe a little bit faster than that. And it kind of tells you just how far away he is and just how big he is. Because it looks like he's just kind of sitting there. He's just getting bigger.
Yeah.
But he's not going much faster than walking speed. A really calm, I'm tired and I don't want to go walking speed. Right?
Saunter.
Saunter. More
And-
of a drag.
Yeah.
I'm going grocery shopping.
That's not really that bad.
No, it's not. We love grocery shopping.
We love
That is
grocery
just it for
shopping.
us.
There's a grocery store in our building,
Right.
and we're actually able just to take the elevator down and go to the grocery store.
She steps out her front door. She walks right down the hall. Pushes the button for the elevator. Drops down to the street level and turns right, and there's the grocery store.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. We really love it here.
These are the two guys right here that are going to pull the ship in. They literally tie a rope to the ship and drag it through the canal. Well, it looks kind of like that's what they're doing anyway. Yeah, they do. They literally do that.
Yeah.
One hand over the other.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they just kind of pull it in.
It's gonna escape back into the lake.
Right.
Well, they're
It's funny.
they're
That's
tethered
literally
here,
what they
so
do.
they're not going anywhere.
They just pull the big rope in so they can tie to the side. But it looks like they're pulling the ship.
Yeah. So the last time I said this morning, the last time the ship was through here was what, 27 years ago?
27 years ago.
Not through the locks. It hasn't
In
been through the locks, but it's been to
Washington.
Seattle.
Seattle.
27 years ago.
Right. And this may be, we don't know. We still got to do the research on that.
Right.
Supposedly,
The beginning of the Alaska
it
run.
may be getting of a different type of run for Windstar than they've ever had before. This may be one of those things where they start doing this run regularly from Seattle to
In the spring and summer.
Vancouver
Yeah.
to Alaska. And part of that tour from Seattle is this path that they just took today, where they come in through here, go out to Lake Washington,
Yeah.
and come back. And then go on to, I believe, Vancouver, correct? Is that the next stop?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
That's Vancouver, BC.
Vancouver,
Canada.
BC, not inland Vancouver,
Washington.
Washington on the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got cruise ships that come into Seattle all the time, but they're the bigger ones, and they never come through here. They actually come around from Seattle. They actually come around behind us and come up past the popular beach that is a state park beach,
Right.
and they go by there sometimes 2 at a time.
Right. And I think this one is going to go that same path today.
Yeah.
On the way out.
Yeah. So there's another place where you can get really good look at the ships just offshore
Right.
from the beach.
Sitting on the beach.
Yeah.
And they allow that at night too. They allow you to have little fires and stuff
Yeah.
on the beach at night.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
There are X amount of fire rings, and you can use them. And
Not like in South Carolina and Myrtle Beach and stuff where you can't light a fire. Come on. What the heck? That was no fun.
right.
In Mexico, no fires. Well, I understand that there.
Well,
because
it scared the turtles.
It's the turtles. You
Turtle
wanna scare the
nesting.
turtles off. Here, I don't think we have to worry about turtles too much.
No, we don't. Oh, we didn't worry about them when we were there, but
Yeah. We sure would have liked to have seen a couple though.
yeah, we
We
did.
sure tried.
We were on the beach in the dark, on the
Right.
sand, waiting, hoping
Waiting.
the
Where's the
turtles were going to
turtle?
come on shore and lay their eggs.
Turtle. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Hmm.
One of those things I vowed never to say again, and I broke my vow. No more turtle.
Right. Okay. You can say whatever you want, honey. Getting really close.
He is.
The crowd isn't as big tonight as there was earlier today. There were hordes of people here earlier, mostly older people, seniors.
And it was all the way down here earlier today. Right now, they don't show that many people compared to. This will give you an idea just how big the dock is. It looks a lot different when there's no actual ship in it.
You know, if people are going to have to get out of there or move off to the side because they have to open the locks.
Open the gates.
Yeah.
And this over here is where you see the fish
Fish ladder.
And stuff. Goes up right over here. It's right over in there.
Yeah, and there was a train coming this morning. They had to raise that other drawbridge.
And they're
up,
gonna be
the
doing
one
that
on-
again today.
One over the lock there. They had to raise that up. Let's take a look at that bridge.
Yeah, they're going to be
Yeah,
raising that bridge up
one they
again.
raised up,
That's what it looks like when it's done.
Yeah. Okay.
It was pretty cool. Literally, just as the ship was going out, just as soon as the ship got past the bridge, they lowered the bridge back down and off come a train. Somehow I don't think he was waiting.
Yeah. No.
Let's see how close he is now. And these two guys catching. They're going to be catching the ship as it comes through. I think we need to stay here and watch him do the rope thing. That's so cool.
Lasso.
Yeah. They're going to literally, I'm telling you, they're going to pull the ship in. These guys are going to do it all by themselves. It's a hoot.
Right.
They don't look like they're strong enough to do that.
Well, that one guy was really struggling to pull it really hard there for a while.
It's a massive rope.
He was really tugging on it.
Right. I think that's probably what they got two of them now.
Yeah.
They probably didn't plan on it being so hard.
Yeah.
So you're not used to getting a rope that big.
Right.
That's a massive rope. That's as big around as your head.
Well, they had the one guy on this side, and they had a girl on the other side. And I don't think she actually had to use hers, but this guy on this side did all the work.
And I'm just joking. I don't think it's as big as your head. I like to exaggerate a little bit now and then. It's big. So we'll stay here until we get the catching of the rope, right? And then we'll shut down and move to a better spot.
Okay.
Oh, get us some pictures. We need a really good picture for live cruise ship track.
Right.
We have an older image and it would be nice to have an image from Ballard in our front yard
Yeah.
on our website. That would be cool.
I'm going to see if I can step down a little bit and grab a picture right now, and I'll wait until it comes up by the guys, and I'll do another one.
Make sure you get a good thing of the name, my love.
Definitely go through the big one.
The captains of these boats must be like, so part of the itinerary calls for us to go where exactly?
You know, I think they're just as excited to be here this time as they were the first time, earlier today.
Yeah.
Everybody's come out on the bow and they're wanting to see the big show. I'm telling you, this is a good thing. This is a good trip. This part of it, it's not as much fun as the Panama Canal, but it's pretty cool.
It's our canal.
It's our little canal. It's getting harder and harder to keep it in the shot. I have to zoom out a little bit.
Yeah. We get the seaplanes flying over usually. The seaplanes flying over, the trains going past, the boats. It's planes, trains, and automobiles here.
And this morning there were news helicopters too.
Yeah.
Well, this morning I say, this afternoon.
And there were, 1 o'clock. And there were drones flying over the canal.
Not as many as there were earlier today, but there's still quite a few people. Get that money shot, my love. We need a good shot of this ship.
I needed to come up a little bit more to get away from these people.
I don't know.
There's not as many people on the bridge today as there was
a shot of them
earlier.
throwing that rope might be cool too.
Right. Well, you'll have the video.
Yeah.
I'm always impressed when the Argosy boat shoots through the small one.
One of the reasons why cruise ships go so slow sometimes is because they can't stop, like a train.
Well, that's happened at more than one pier.
Right, where they just kind of crumble into the pier. Especially lately, there's been a few mishappens.
Alaska and the Caribbean have a couple.
We've got a few of those stories that we did on cruise ship sinking and we keep track of them pretty well. You know, I didn't even notice the Windstar flag that we've got flying up there this morning.
Yeah.
Right above the American flag. And the spotter's out.
Yeah, they're coming in close to the side.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to be on this side, because I knew they'd come to this side. Because the
Yeah.
captain likes that side.
Yeah, they were close to it this morning, but you look
Yeah,
closer to it now than
They
it was
favored
this morning.
They favored this side for some reason. And on the other side, when it was going the other way, of course, it was the other side.
Right.
But it's the same side both times. It's the,
Port side.
Port side, thank you. As much time as I spend around you, you'd think I'd know these things, but I keep forgetting the words. Left, right. Port. What's the other one?
Starboard.
Starboard. I've written it off enough, you think I wouldn't forget. I'm sorry, I was in the Air Force. I don't know these things. Oh. So are they pitching or are they catching? I can't remember.
I don't know. Well, there's a crew member.
Yeah, the crew member in the hull. Does he catch or does he pitch? I think the guys on the ground throw to the ship. The ship. Oh, I see what happens. Oh, we couldn't see it from the other side. Here we go. Talk to us. Pull back some. As far back as I can go. He's just getting too big and too close. But we really want to see the team do the catch and throw.
Right.
So I could pull that line in. There we go. Now that might be the picture we want, Janet. That might be the picture for Live Cruise Ship Tracker right there.
Might be.
That is a beautiful picture.
Getting too close.
Awesome. Okay, here we go.
We're gonna have to
Get
go
ready.
back.
Here comes. Oh, it's a snatch and grab. Oh, you're cheating. Oh, that's what I would have done too.
Oh, snatch and grab. Cool.
Fish hook, baby. Give it here. He said he's going to throw it in. Should be fine. Okay, here we go. The moment we've been waiting for. Pitch! Good job! And you think I was joking. I wasn't joking. This guy's going to pull the boat. Look, he's pulling it right now. Oh, he's not pulling. He's not touching. Just joking. Okay, here in a minute they're going to struggle with that line though. Okay, here it comes. Shot of the crew. And the captain, his team. We are going to shift to a better position. This is the welcoming committee that's coming in for the ship. We told you earlier that there was singing going on. A crew, and this is why they're here. They're saying hi to the ship.
Back in Seattle again. Yeah, baby.